The Dallas side of this, they sat on an all draft. Everyone wondering, why are they not drafting a wide receiver? Why are they not drafting a running back? They took an offensive lineman. They get a player who I think is the best available prospect for a third-round pick, and then they can decide if they want to re-sign him or not.
Well, listen, that's a good point. The contract piece of this is something, but if they had gotten a player the caliber of George Pickens in the third round, we would have been losing our minds on this set last Friday. And Orlovsky, we were talking about this a lot leading up to and during the draft. They need to address wide receiver. They need to do something there. The Cowboys I'm talking about now. Instead, and Jerry sort of hinted, I've got something up my sleeve, and it turns out he did. What do you make of this trade from the Dallas side first, Dan?
Yeah, the move squarely puts the Cowboys as a playoff contending football team this coming season. I anticipate the Cowboys to be better than other people. And a couple months ago, Greeny, it was the Cowboys can be a playoff contender if two things happen. Number one, that Dak Prescott has to stay healthy. That hasn't been the case recently. And then two, they got to get a number two guy opposite CeeDee Lamb. George Pickens, in the chaos of the quarterback situation at Pittsburgh, averages like 15 yards a catch. So we're talking about adding that to a wide receiver opposite CeeDee Lamb that is going to get you about 100, 110 catches a season and push 1,500 plus yards. George Pickens, contract year, yes, he's not a perfect type of player, but his ability to go down the field and make plays with an offensive line that I think is going to be one of the better ones in the NFL to back into the season, this squarely puts the Cowboys back into the we are a playoff contending football team.
And then the other side of this, there is another name that I think has to get mentioned when it comes to this story. You've got, obviously, the Cowboys and Jerry Jones and Dak, and you've got George Pickens himself, and you've got DK Metcalf. And then there is the ever-present and also ever-absent quarterback in Aaron Rodgers. Michael is booing before we even get the question out.
I know where it's coming.
What are we doing here?
Greeny and I have been talking about me being in New York on the way to Boston, by the way, for the night, for a few days. And I texted him, and I just said, I will come on as long as the name Aaron Rodgers cannot possibly come up.
He got you.
I get here 6:45 this morning, and Greeny says about this breaking news. So we will have to talk more about the most now. As great as he is, first ballot Hall of Fame, absolutely. There's no doubt about that. He has now become the most overrated and overstated quarterback in the league. Because last I checked, he'll be 42 years old sometime.
He will be this coming season, yes.
And is it like 4 or 5 years since Aaron Rodgers was any damn good?
Yes.
And yet, people talk about him. Why don't we just go get John Elway out of mothballs? I mean, when people talk about Aaron Rodgers as if we're going to get the 2010 version. No, we're not. And we don't move on from it. And so I know this trade is going to be Aaron Rodgers.